Good morning, everyone, and welcome to RNS Life After 55. This is going to be a cancer video, not a cargo trailer or anything else, but that's because so many people have reached out, either in private message or on some of the videos, asking how Rusty's doing. Guys, we are at Shawnee Hospital today, and we are doing his last chemo and his last radiation treatment today. Yes. But it's not been easy. We took it in the beginning, we got this and everything, and we still feel like we've got this. Rusty can't really talk. His throat is completely jacked up from all the radiation, and it looks good today. There's some days we have to put medicine on there and antibacterial stuff on there because it gets big old splits and tears in his skin, and we've got it looking good. There's been a couple of times throughout this whole process we've got it looking halfway decent, and with it looking good today, and this being his last treatment today, his neck should be okay. What's not okay is the inside of his throat is really bad from the radiation, and they warned us that this would happen, but Rusty asked me to do the talking on this video today, so he can wave hi to you guys, but talking's not his thing right now too well. I even bought him this thing right here at home because he can't yell for me if he needs something. He's not been left too much alone for the last couple of weeks because he's been so bad. He chokes real easy. His gag reflexes are really bad. The doctor said about a month after we finish today, he should start being able to swallow and chew and all that good stuff again. But the taste buds probably will be months. The saliva glands will probably be months. We don't know. Everyone's different. But it's been hell. He's been through hell. I spend a lot of time, he's got his little port, his peg tube, and I've been feeding him several times a day. He couldn't do the full 8 ounces like they wanted. They wanted him to do 8 ounces 5 times a day. He can't do that. He would throw it back up, and of course when your throat already hurts, the last thing you want to do is throw up. So we went down to 4 ounces. That didn't help. We finally are down to 2 ounces more often a day, and that seems to help. He's down 25 and 20. He's down about nearly 45 pounds now, and average is 35. And for a long time he didn't lose any, but just all of a sudden in 1 week he dropped like 27 pounds, which is why they went with the peg tube. The doctor said the peg tube can come out, he's hoping within 3 weeks. Rusty has to start eating and not using the peg tube. We still have to flush it every day, but start eating without using the peg tube for at least 5 straight days and not lose any weight. Then they will let the peg tube come out. The port is going to probably be in there for at least another year, maybe longer, maybe less. It just kind of depends on what they find out. So you're probably all wondering the same thing we've been asking the doctors. So I will go ahead and cover that next. Is he healed? We don't know. He goes back to see the radiation doctor 1 month from today, who will look at his throat and determine that the radiation damage is healed enough for him to go see the ear, nose, and throat doctor in Tulsa. And we already called that doctor because that doctor he's really good, but he's backed up. So we called on the suggestion of the radiation doctor. I called them 2 weeks ago, and he will see them on October 6th. And he's going to scope his throat and look at it and look and see if the cancer, because they're waiting that long to give it time, because the radiation damage will heal really fast. The cancer damage is kind of like they said, if you cut yourself, you're going to see a scar there, you're going to see, scabbing and stuff. Well, this is kind of this, the cancer damage might take a little longer to heal. So he'll scope him and get an idea if it's gone or looks like it's gone. And of course, nothing's going to tell us until the PET scan. And because of all the radiation and all the chemo he's had, the PET scan won't come until about mid-November. So we won't know anything until then. So we're going to keep praying. We're going to wait. That is so hard. The waiting is the hardest. And I guess put it in God's hands, because we've done everything at this point that we can do. We've had the best doctors, the best nurses, the best people treating him, and they have been so kind and so courteous. So anyway, we brought them all a gift today since it's his last day. But we do have exciting things coming up. For you people who might be watching this, who just watch us for our cargo trailer build, we're going to be getting back on that. The doctor thinks, he's going to be tired, but probably in a month he's going to feel well enough to do 2 or 3 hours a day maybe on the trailer. Kind of what we're thinking, right? Yeah. But we have some, things come up, life changes. You just got to roll with the punches. So we're not going to tell you guys what the changes are, but keep watching, because we have exciting changes coming up this year, and other projects we're going to be doing that you guys are going to love to watch, and things we have going on, just big changes. And I'm very excited for these changes, but I'm very nervous because I'm not a person that likes change. But are you excited about the changes, or nervous, or both? He's not nervous. I am. So yeah, we have a lot of things coming up. We're just trying to look at the future and be excited about our future, because that's all we can do right now. So, but for you people that have been asking about Rusty and PMing me, oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. It just brings tears to my eyes, because complete strangers caring so much about how we're doing here. So thank you. God bless you guys. I think that's probably all we have. I'm so sorry it's been so long, but you guys, he couldn't even sit up long enough to do something like this. He's having a good day today. He's had a few good days, and we could have done something then, but on those good days I let him enjoy them however he wants to enjoy them. So, but today I told him, okay, it's your last day. We really need to make a video, and you're feeling good today. After chemo, he kind of has chemo fog really bad. Last chemo treatment 2 weeks ago, he got lost at the hospital while I went to get the car. And so today we have a family member that's going to come up here and help me and stay with him while I go get the car. He can't. It's hot in Oklahoma. We're topping off. The feels like is around 115 to 120 degrees. So the car is probably 300 degrees. I don't know, but it's hot. So we can't. I can't just take him out there and put him in a hot car. And he feels so bad after these chemo treatments now. So I went to get the car the other day, and I came back in to go get him out of the cool building, and he was gone. And he had found his way to the emergency room, which isn't real close to here. So I had, it took me a little while and some tears to find him, but I finally found him, and he had no clue the next day what had happened. So we're not going to let that happen today. I've got a family member going to meet me up here today, so that we are not at any point leaving him by himself, because I can't trust him right now when he's got chemo fog. So that's some of the stuff, though, they say that can happen when you're doing chemo. And remember, today is his 8th chemo treatment. Instead of doing 7, they ended up adding 1. They're doing 8, and today will be his 35th radiation treatment. So that's 7 weeks of radiation and several weeks of chemo. He did the first 6 chemos 1 week apart, and the last 2 have been 2 weeks apart. So that's 6, 7, 8, so 10 weeks of chemo. And so you guys, please keep praying. Thank you again for the well wishes. And I will close here, and we are going to make sure we come talk to you guys at least once a week and let you know how he's doing. And hopefully we're going to start posting some more cargo trailer videos pretty soon too. Okay, thanks again, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you the next time on RNS Life After 55. Can you say bye, honey?
See ya.